Hello students, today we will take up another section which deals with Indo-Anglian poets, means Indian poets writing in English. And Rabindranath Tagore is the foremost among them. So we will start with Rabindranath Tagore's most famous poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear. And before starting with the poem, we will need to know something about Rabindranath Tagore. As we all know, Rabindranath Tagore was a celebrated Indian poet. He was a patriot and a great philosopher of our country. He was a versatile genius who wrote stories and novels, plays and poems. He was a poet who composed enchanting music for his own poetic creations. He was a great painter and educationist, and in 1901 he founded a school of fine arts at Shantiniketan, which grew into Vishwa Bharati University with worldwide interest and great ideals. First of all, Tagore started writing in his mother tongue, that is Bengali. When he translated his works in English, he won great recognition all over the world, and it was in 1913 that he won the Nobel Prize for Literature for his Gitanjali, which means song offerings. It is a collection of translation of his poems in free verse, and it is a volume of devotional songs, prayers offered to God. So today we will start with the poem Heaven of Freedom, written by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Now, this poem deals with the heartfelt wish of Tagore. He wished to see his country, that is India, free from all types of fears. And he says that India should be free from all bondages, and his countrymen should be self-respecting and proud of their motherland. So, to begin with, he says, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. As it is clear from the title itself, the poet expresses, or he longs, he wishes to see India, which will be free from all kinds of fear, and the head will be kept high with the sense of pride, where knowledge is free and where the world has not been broken up into fragments. So he wishes that knowledge should be available to all the people of India, and it should be free, and people should have a freedom to read and discuss various things, where the world has not been broken up into fragments. Means that he does not want his countrymen to be divided. Broken up means divided. Broken up into fragments, means into isolated parts by the narrow domestic walls of caste, creed, nationality, etc. Means that they should be free from narrow mindedness, where words come out from the depth of truth, means where the speech of people or the words, they should reflect deep truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, means where people, they strive, they carelessly or they make sincere efforts and do their best in order to attain perfection, ceaselessly striving, working hard in order to attain perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way, means the thoughts, the reasoning, logical reasoning, it should flow without any hindrance, just like a transparent stream. Stream means a river which flows without any hindrance, and it should not leave its path to the dreary desert sand of dead habit. It does not lead to dry and dull, gloomy thoughts of old habits or out of date customs. Means people should do away with all those old habits and out of date customs, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action. The poet prays to God that he should make us more thoughtful and helpful to other people, means the people of India should not always think about themselves but about the other people also. They should be ready to help other people. So he is making a prayer, a plea to God. He is praying to God to awaken the Indians into such a state of freedom. He says, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. My Father means my God. He is saying to God that into that heaven of freedom, into that state of freedom where there will be harmony and love and no narrow selfishness to cause differences, where truth and reason will reign supreme. So, in this poem, we have come to know that Rabindranath Tagore is composing this poem and he is giving picture of freedom in it. He only wishes that if we have that, no one can prevent us from winning all other forms of freedom. If we are not free and independent in the spirit, outward political independence will be of no value. So he lays stress or he emphasizes the fact that India should be first spiritually free. Only then political freedom will have some meaning, otherwise it won't be that useful. According to Tagore, independence of mind and spirit is the only thing to be desired. Tagore considers this sort of freedom to be heavenly and blissful. He prays to God, the Father, to awaken his countrymen into such a state of freedom where the mind will be free from fear and where we can hold our head high with pride, where knowledge will be available, free and in plenty, where there will be harmony of love and no narrow selfishness to cause division or partition, where truth and reason will rule supreme and where all will strive for perfection and the mind's horizon will be blessed with ever widening thoughts and action.